So two of my sons wanted me to do a reaction video so bad they couldn't stand it, and they sent me a bunch of videos to review. So let's go. Are you ready in case we go to war? Wow, that's a big old bag.
If not, watch this video and give you really good ideas for your go-up bag. Check it out. This thing's first. You need yourself a really good big bag.
This is pretty common. People bring, bags that still have stuff in the packages.
My husband has kept it all his years, so it works out great.
Oh, she got rid of the husband and went to Amazon instead, but she did keep the bag.
This is really cool because it has a light.
This is something that I wouldn't necessarily put into my actual bug out bag. I would, put it into
it will inform you
at my house.
Shut down all that. This is great. Next,
everybody needs a crappy light,
Next thing I have is a mini stove, okay?
I mean, we could actually use this, especially if you had a family. I mean,
I'm not gonna set up.
It's a stainless steel container, and
you can barbecue on it.
You could always barbecue your lizards, and
this is great. It's very compact. Okay,
I would use it. I mean, it's kind of big for me.
Next thing I have in there, hand warmers.
Sure, hand warmers are good.
They're so cheap. They're like $1.
Everybody's got to eat, right?
At Walmart, about like $7.
It's got meat sauce.
This sewn for one day.
Kind of expensive
also,
in my book.
I'm
Holy cow!
trying to get things that will last a long time. So this is
holy cream of wheat.
Cream wheat.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this lady needs.
You never know when you need a pepper spray.
That's not much pepper spray, honey.
Whatever.
I hope that's cotton. You could use it for all kind of stuff. No. No. Take it from an EMT. You do not need that. What goes in has to come back out.
I got this at Walmart. It's like $10.
There's a place for it, but wow.
This is in there as well. Light sticks. You never know.
Of course. Glow sticks are okay.
More food. Okay, I'm telling you, this bag packs everything.
Wow. Okay, she's really doing an introduction to prepping.
And it's great.
That's what is going on here. Is she needs to? Yeah, she's into prepping. I mean, this lady has a ton of food. I see no sheltering options. I don't see proper defense options. I've actually got some experience with this particular water filtration. It's good. The nominal and absolute numbers are good, but it's just got a lot of stuff in the kit. It's kind of finicky.
More hand warmers.
Redundancy. She's bringing redundancy to the table there. Those are good. I mean, you can put them inside of your bag, and a lot of people use safety pins. What is this?
A waterproof lighter. This is what you
a waterproof lighter. No ferro rod, no Bic.
Okay, it's resistant to all types of weather.
All types of leather. I think she said weather.
It'll last you forever.
Of course it will. It will last you forever. And of course you can charge it through your hand crank on your little multi-tool there. It will protect you.
What you need to light up the little stove to cook your food.
Yeah, because you got a lot of food to cook, honey.
You don't want to use a water filtration system.
I mean, that's good. Yeah, sure. I mean,
and it makes water drinkable.
We have better stuff nowadays, but I mean, that used to be the only option you had. Oh boy, what is this? Let me take a guess. Yep. She's going to survive the nuclear apocalypse here.
This will help you in case of nuclear attack.
I don't think she knows how it works and what it does with your thyroid.
As soon as you know that something's happening.
What really needs to happen is this lady, she needs to go take a bug out class.
What's in the atmosphere so it doesn't attack. I'm not really explaining this. Point is, look at this.
She does not know what it does. She just heard from somewhere that she needed it. Oh, there's the real chem lights. Yeah, you get those in the military. Those are military grade. Those came from the husband.
That's what I have so far in my go-up bag. I mean, honestly, I showed you guys a ton.
I'm not going to get onto her too bad, but that's one of the best bug out bag videos that I've seen as far as overkill on stuff.
Get your go-up bag.
A go-up bag. A gob. Never heard it referred to as a gob. Of course. An Amazon influencer page where you can send her a little change for her efforts. Take some training. Oh, wait a minute. This is me.
Because of a toy.
Oh.
So in the name of freedom, let's like, share, subscribe.
I
and
was
comment
so
again.
mad about this
If you've
video.
ever been in a real life bug out scenario,
I think they're trying
whether because
to
of an act of God or
show
an act
you
of
what
man,
not
I
to
need
do
your
and
help
what
in the
to
comment
do,
section.
maybe.
The keyboard commandos are going to go crazy with this one.
I
There's no way I can cover every possible
was so
scenario.
mad when I made
need
this
you to
video.
sling some
I had to make like
wisdom,
6
morons.
videos
Thank you in
that
advance.
day, and it was
Before
in
you can make a
August,
bug
and it
out
was
bag,
so
you gotta
hot.
understand
And
what
when we
bugging out
uploaded
really
the
is.
bug out
The
bag
traditional
video,
definition of bugging
they
out is
flagged it
leaving a
for
hostile
unsafe
environment to get to
acts
a safe environment.
because of a
Soldiers will tell
toy.
you the very first thing they do
And
is
I got
drop
mad
all
because that video was
non-essential
going
gear.
viral.
Why? The line has been
And
breached,
I
the area
just
is
went ahead and did
compromised,
another
and
intro
retreat
to
is
the
last
video,
resort.
and
The
I
new
went ahead
mission
and posted
priority
it
is to
again.
de-ass the area
because
to a
that's
position of
how I
safety with
do.
resources to regroup. Light, fast, and mobile is the goal here.
I mean, this
And
is
now
all
that you
good
understand
stuff.
The goal, you've got to consider the journey.
Right
You
here.
have
I
multiple
wonder if
routes
I've got
in the event
anything
one's
different.
compromised. Do you have
I just
resource
showed
caches
y'all
along
the
way?
winter kit
What kind of terrain
that I
are you
have.
navigating? Are you by yourself?
It's
or are
basically
you in a
got the
group?
exact
Are they trained,
same
outfitted, and in good
stuff
health?
in
Is
it. Same
day or
principles
night?
apply.
What time of year is
Every
it?
bag
What's
that
the
I
weather?
have.
These questions just scratch the surface.
That's
Everything is
right.
based on situation, environment, and the scenario. One
That's
thing for
right.
sure, if you bought a bunch of gear and you don't know how to use it, it's worthless.
It's worthless.
It's nowhere near as important as your will.
This guy knows what
your
he's doing.
skills,
You should
your
subscribe
experience, and your
to
knowledge.
this guy right
You better
here.
know how to use it, and it better be mission critical. And if you can't defend and hold those resources,
Always
they're
be
also
careful with
worthless.
your electronic toys.
A really good exercise is to strap your kit on, go do a 5K at a moderate pace.
That's
I
a
promise you,
really
at the
good
end of that,
test.
You're going to figure out
Yeah,
what you need and what you
to
don't
test your
real
bug out
fast.
bag, go on
All
a
that
5K.
being said, let's jump into my bag.
promise you, you'll
Now,
drop
this kit
some stuff
doesn't
real
account for what I
quick.
already have on my person. Every time you put something else on, it should add to what you
That's
already
right.
have. I like Hill People gear. This is a
Love
modular
Hill
bag,
People.
and the rest of it is in the storm case.
Great
and that'll
stuff.
be the next video. I also need quick
Oh, that's
access to
right.
stuff
This
to
was
help
part of
you
a
stop the
series, so I
bleed.
didn't show everything. Let's see
The
what I
next
did
thing is my
show.
water system, and I haven't found anything better than a Grail.
Do
You
we
can
cover
gather,
all the
filter,
survival
and purify your water
priorities?
in less
That's
than
the
10
question.
seconds. Just in case the filter doesn't work, I've
We
got
got
a stainless
redundancy
steel cup
built
I can
into
pour
it.
water in. Next, I've got a high-quality space blanket, my ham radio. Then
Yep.
comes my poncho kit that has my
Yeah,
steaks
I mean, this
and
is
my
all the same
paracord.
stuff that y'all
You gotta
see
know
in
where
my
you're going,
videos.
and a high-quality compass is a must. Next, I got my battle
Always
board
telling you
that
to
has all
bring
my
maps.
my map tools, and
Nobody
stuff to
ever
write on.
has
When it comes
maps.
to food, you need stuff that you can eat on the
I didn't
run.
show all the
And don't
food,
forget
and I didn't show all the
Something that I don't
electrolytes,
see
but
very
yeah, you
often
should
is
have all
Ear
that
Pro.
stuff.
I'm using Axles. They have enhanced and
Ear
canceling
Pro, yeah, that's a
capabilities.
really
I
good
also
one.
carry a quality multi-tool. I've got a spare ferro rod. I've got a lighter with Gorilla Tape.
Looks like I
and
got
a
it
Ranger
covered
band.
here.
Something I learned from Alan Kay.
Yes,
Solo
I talked to
stove.
y'all
Ability
about
to start a
the
fire
Allen
with
Kay
limited
thing,
resources
adding
and to be able
in
to
the
extinguish it fast is
alcohol
very
stove
important.
and then
A
the
neat trick I
bandana
learned from
in the
Alan is that
last
you can
video.
also heat up your shelter with one of these. Last but not least, I've got a jungle
Something
bag
that I
light
learned
in
from
my bag.
him.
Well, there's some thundering and lightning, and I've got to get out of here.
It's
So
time to
now
get
it's
out of
your
there, and it
turn.
was
What's in your
literally
bag?
thundering and
Fuel
lightning
fires.
at the time. Oh, there's the hook. Golly. Because I always strap a couple cellophane rolls onto my back like a jetpack and make greenhouses out in the woods. Because that's a viable, you know, technique. Is she cutting that with a saw? She is. That roof leaves a little less to be desired. But hey, you know, if you want a pretty girl to show up in the woods, then okay. We got the mail order bride chemical fire. Yep. Of course you did. So you just rub a stick on it, rub it together, and you'll have instantaneous fire. Just don't put this stuff in your pack together, you know? It could be bad. But I always wear my halter top and leggings to get views. Oh, the bellows trick for the Dakota fire pit. This is bomb. This is the bomb right there. It's good stuff. Something really good, actually. Oh, a settler's wrench. This is a small one, though. I don't think I've seen one this small before. Looks like he's gonna make a little rocket stove out of it. I mean, I don't really want to go and do all of this to make my coffee. I would just make a fire, you know, but I mean, a cool little project, I guess, to do. I mean, he didn't really even take much off of the bark is still on there. What, a paper bag for fuel? Okay, this is not an effective means to make your coffee in the morning. As you can see, it's struggling a little bit. You're gonna have to give it some serious oxygen for it to work, but the principle, I mean, as long as you understand 10 points for the cheese to the dog. Okay. Birch bark cup. Alright, looks like he's going to do the ladle method. He's going to take a stick and he's going to split it and attack. Oh my god, this is dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson. Wow. He better have some medical supplies. How's he going to attach it with some type of hide glue or pine pitch glue maybe? No, he's going straight in for diarrhea.
There is no clean water source in the wild. Put a tampon at the
Oh,
bottom
this
of the
video
bottle,
got banned,
put it into
flagged.
the
I
river,
mean,
and wait for a while
this is
to
good.
filter
Just
out
watch.
clean,
It
edible
says
water.
everything.
It would effectively force Niagara Falls through your butthole.
Oh man, that was a good video. They didn't like it. TikTok did not like that video. Go figure. He's making cordage here. I was gonna make an authentic like pump drill. Yeah, there's his weight. Gonna wedge that in there. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is something you could pass down to your kids for sure. I mean, this is nice what he's about to do. Some beautiful cordage there. Oh yeah. No, the guy's got skills. Yeah. He's gonna make a little tinder bundle. Big as your head or your dead dough. And he's building an ember. Pretty soon he'll transfer that to the actual tinder bundle. No, we're gonna use tinder fungus. Why didn't you just use the ember, bro? Huh. Oh well, let's make a new tarp setup. Something that's never been done before, apparently. Oh, no. This is not... The triangle tent is... I'm just telling you, there's not a lot of room in there. And plus, when you come out of one of those things, it's like getting out of a Hennessy hammock. There it is, right there, like the giving birth thing. It looks like the tent is giving birth to a person. See, there's no room in there. Forget laying down.
What's up, FDFers? Here's your survival tip
Oh.
talk of the day. How to make a tarp into a tent. So I'm out
Yeah,
testing
so I
gear
showed
before the
this in
first
the
challenge with
last
the budget
video.
kit. You do test your gear before
How to
you
make
go out,
a
right?
forester's
now, in the
tent.
gear video, when I said this was the ugliest
Yeah,
tarp
the
in
forester's
world,
tent is where it's
they had
at.
a tag on it.
I mean, if
that
you're gonna
described
make
the color, I would say
a
just
tarp
turn the
setup,
solid foods poo green.
This is what you need to do. That was the
I think I'm gonna
ugliest
trademark
tarp
it.
ever.
First, you got to lay out your ground.
I was
pad.
doing
Why?
a
Because it's easy.
budget
Lay out your pad.
challenge
I just lay out your pad.
when I made this or used this
in a
kit.
square. Now on the back side of this tarp,
But-
there's 5 guy outs. Go
Hey, this is
one
a good
in,
demonstration.
go into the
I
ground.
mean, for real.
Then I'm going to come over
If you
to the
want to
other side,
learn
I'm gonna
how
do the
to
exact same thing.
make a
One
forester's
in
tent,
and into the ground.
this is the way to go.
Now you're going to move back to the front. We're going to count in 1 guy out, but we're going to bring the outside
Clear,
to the
easy
location
instructions.
where this one is. And you're going to go ahead and stick
Once
it
again,
in the
this guy
ground.
knows what he's
And
doing.
then do the same thing to the
You
other
should
side.
pay attention to people like this.
Now here's where the magic happens. A stick and a shamog. So pull up the front and go in about 20
right,
inches.
baby.
And just go ahead and stick your stick on the ground.
It's
like
good.
this.
Look
Put
at all
the
that
shimog in
room.
so we didn't poke a hole through
Don't
the
poke a
top.
hole
Now
in the
go to
top
one
of
side
it.
and get the middle guy out and go ahead and stick it in the ground.
This one's
Go to
actually
the other
like
side, do the
primo.
exact same thing. Tuck
Like,
in the back.
perfect setup,
both
actually.
sides. Now get your nice neat hank of paracord and a stick. Sticks are free.
Yes, they are.
Remember toggles? Go
Toggles
ahead and
work
pull one
well.
side out. Come up here. Go ahead and tie a taut line.
Taut line
and tie off
hitch.
the extra cordage.
Serious
Whatever you
cord
do to one side, you
management
gotta
right
do to the
there.
other.
That's the way to do
So you
it.
don't like toggles? Okay, we'll just
girth hitch it on there.
Pull. Hook around the stake. Finish off with another taut
That's
line.
what I'm talking about.
If you ask me, that's pretty pimp.
Now, compare it to the last one.
So you can put your gear
Yeah.
inside.
I mean, which one would
Plenty
you
of
rather
room over
sleep
here
in?
to put gear, supplies.
You can always
wood,
put a
whatever.
rain
Got a nice
poncho
area
over the
right
front
here
of
that I
this,
can
or you
tuck
can
in.
even close it in a little bit
Well, it's
more.
perfect timing. It's about
make
to
a
rain,
natural
so get
door
in the
for
comment
it.
section, leave us a colorful remark and fuel the fire.
That's just what I prefer. Oh, knots. Here we go with the knots. I was in technical rescue, so they probably added in some knotty stuff here. A running bowline. Not the clearest demo for a bowline, but sure. Why? Why wouldn't you just do a timber hitch? Now he's gonna make a A clove hitch, okay, but a marlin spike maybe might be a little better. This is a good way to get back problems for sure. That's not the most effective use of those knots. Oh, more knots. What is he gonna do? That's the question. Wrap and frap? No. Looks like a clove hitch? No. Nope. Should have done a bushcraft zip tie instead. That is not worthless, but close. Eggs, shells, and oil, and kick a field goal. What's he doing? Oh, a stand. He's making. Now let's boil our water. Of course. I mean, we're making food?
To do this, I need to lower the air pressure around the water sample. To
What is
accomplish
this?
I'm using a simple
Oh, we
syringe
might
pump
learn
with a
something
one-way
here.
valve that only lets air be pumped out and doesn't allow air back in.
Creating a
The
vacuum
boil
with a
once
Johnson
their vapor
pump.
pressure becomes equal to the atmospheric pressure around
If this
them.
works, they're gonna
Normally we
sell.
accomplish
Some
this
company
by
is gonna
heating the
pick this
liquid that we
idea
wanna
up
boil.
and sell
In this case, I'm bringing the atmospheric pressure
hundreds and
down
hundreds
to
and
the
hundreds
vapor
of
pressure
units.
the warm water inside the vacuum chamber.
Oh boy, no, don't do it. Oh, he's got to do it. Yep, there it goes. I learned something today, though. That's cool. Science. Science. I always pour my orange juice out of the container before I demonstrate something. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's going to make cordage. Yeah, this is a bona fide trick. It works. It's great, actually. Great tip right there. Yeah, look at pulling stumps with it? No, I don't think so.
If you ever find yourself lost outdoors, this little fire
That's
starting
not-
hack could be a lifesaver. Works with any size battery.
Little belly
as long as
button
it's
lint, a
fresh.
battery, and
any
some
gum wrapper that
gum.
has a foil coating.
Yeah, this works.
Cut or tear
You
a
should
thin
know,
strip
though,
of
or
the
be
wrapper,
aware that it
fold
is
in
going to
half,
kill the
and then
battery
cut out a small triangle at the
when you
fold.
do this.
Touching the
It's
foil with
definitely
the
going to
ends
kill
of
the battery.
creates a short circuit that
Take your
generates
belly
a lot
button
of
lint.
current.
If you
This
try
causes
to
the wrapper to
leave,
heat up at the narrowest part. It
go
gets
ahead,
really, really
connect
hot,
it together,
hot enough to ignite a big
and
pocket lint that I
yeah,
used as
get a
tinder
fire
to start
going.
my fire.
There you go. What? No. Wait a minute. I mean, this works. Yeah, he's gonna make the old lighter candle with it. I mean, it works. Yeah. I mean, fun little project to do. But with birch bark, oh come on, man, you could have done this thing. The world's smallest cheese grater. They always sacrifice the candle. Oh, he's gonna, of course he is. He's gonna pour it in there. Now he's gonna have a nice little burner. Proof of concept, of course. It'll work after it burns off all that moisture and carbon dioxide. Yeah, I mean,
What up,
that's
FTF?
cool.
Looks like we're making a portable bushcraft stove today.
Ah,
New challenge showed up in the mailbox.
yes.
No postage on ramen. Just a heads up.
Here's one that worked awesome. I didn't know if it was gonna work or not.
And full disclosure,
But
for those of you that do have
I went out and I gave it the
have
best
no
I
idea if this is
had
gonna
during the
work.
challenge,
So a good plan
and this
today
is what I
better
came
than
up
a
with.
perfect
I'm
plan
actually
tomorrow.
pretty
So let me show
proud
you
of
what I'm
this.
working with here. I was thinking
It worked really well.
Any bigger than a solo stove. I'm thinking it should be something kind of like a train.
I mean, you're not going to use it for the rest of your
Remember our
life, but
nesting
as far
set
as
we made?
like
Put some
survival
flames on
techniques
it,
go,
carry strap
yeah,
option.
this will definitely work. It's pretty windy. Let's try that again.
Leftover material, so waste not, want not.
So I made us a burn chamber out of some of the
Yeah,
leftover
this was
material, made us a
this is
lid,
awesome.
snuffed
I'm
the
telling
fire
you,
out.
like
It
I'm really
works out.
proud of
will
this
be our
one.
chamber
It
that
worked
will
out really
store
well.
the fuel in. Fuel is a
So,
mixture of pine resin.
you should
and
try this.
pulpwood.
It actually
Then I got
works.
some birch bark so we can get the party started. So let's do it. So if it works the way I think it will, we'll
Sometimes
put
you
this
just gotta take
grill on
chances.
top. Any luck, we'll be boiling.
It's
our
really
budget
all
Goodwill
about.
kit.
Did you see that
So let's
spoon?
prepare our-
That spoon was awesome. I found that at Goodwill. It was a Nestle Quick Spoon for the budget challenge.
Then we're gonna
That was
crush up some of
awesome.
this birch bark and put it in the top. All right, let's blow the popsicle stand.
Oh yeah, works like a charm. I mean, if you had, you know, like 2 or 3 of these around your camp at night, you could actually see around camp
About
too.
5 minutes.
There
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
Check that out.
Proof of concept. It
Let's
works.
see if the lid works. Move that off to the side. There goes our grill.
I even had cool music to that one.
And yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I guess I gotta make that lid now.
There you go, Texan, Captain Battlebox.
Boom.
Nailed it. Oh, it's hot.
So hot. Oh, more rope stuff. Yeah, looks like he's gonna make a Swiss seat maybe. So far so good. Get the bits out of the way, cross it, come back in front, tie a square knot or a water knot. Oh no, he's tying a death knot. We call it a death knot for a reason, and he's putting the carabiner in wrong. Okay.
Boys and girls.
And did y'all, okay, cool. So I'm gonna show y'all how to actually do one proper, but did you notice there was like a ridiculous amount of likes on that video? That means that many people potentially could kill themselves.
And I challenge you guys to respond with yours.
Here I will show you that this actually works. I'm tying a square knot there, and I'm tying in 2 safeties. There you go. You can see it clear as day right there. Here's how to hook in the carabiner. Think of a hook, like with a fish. And here I'm tying a bowline or a bow line, if you're in the Navy. Boom, it's beautiful. This has a self-locking gate, just so y'all know. I'm not being unsafe here. And yeah, let's just hang out and show that it actually works. Because it absolutely does. It's amazing. When you know what you're doing, look what you can do. I would have tied it a little bit tighter, but I don't know if you've ever done a duet before. Like you have one shot, and that's it. This is all you get. Scraping wax from my apples. Breaking lighters. I see what you're doing there, buddy. Sure. But using birch bark again? I don't understand why people don't just show you this method with the birch bark. That's all you need. You don't even need all the extra stuff. I mean, peel the apple or something. Okay, here we're making a desalinator or a distiller, basically. But that's not much fuel, and I never find matching containers in the tropics when you're trying to create fresh drinking water. This is a very, I need to do a video on a desalinator. This method, he's going to lose so much steam through the necks right there where the tips of the necks are touching right there at the bottle mouth.
So that's the water there. That's pure drinking water.
That is not true. That is, you have no idea how much fuel it takes and how much water it takes and how long you have to wait for the steam, and I need to do a video. Okay. A-frame survival shelter here. I bet it's gonna work. Holy menagerie. If you don't know the knot tie a lot. Bows are great. Wonder if he's going to do the herringbone technique. No, he's just going to pile them up there with his other gear and make enough tent stakes for a whole Boy Scout troop, apparently. Beautiful. Oh man, please do the right thing. Okay, so far so good. In one end, take the other one, go through the other side. Please tie, dress, and set. Yes. All right, it works.
Up,
yeah, you can even make a handle.
If you're into saving lives, stay tuned. If
Oh.
not, bye. You know, these things cost
Yeah, so this is for all you like EMTs and medics and you know everybody that's pre-hospital or just trying to learn something. This is a really good video. They should make this a training video, actually. So we're doing a little ditch medicine here.
It's a really good idea to have.
Here's how to improvise a tourniquet in the field.
How much is a life worth anyway? Emergency waits for no man. So what happens when you
That's
don't
right.
have one? Is there still something you can do? Absolutely. Here's a way to improvise a tourniquet with one of these guys. First things first, you've got to be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Amen.
Is the scene safe? No, it's hard, but you've got
No,
to
it's not.
exercise a
That's
little
why we're
common
there.
sense here. 2 is making sure you don't get monkey butt. PPE if you have it. You gotta
That's
take
right.
care of your own ass before you can take care of someone else's. Step number 3, be assertive.
That's my
You
saying,
call
by the way.
911. Next thing to do
mine.
is, yo, my name's JJ. I'm trained. Can I help you? 9 times out of 10, your
Yes.
patient is going to comply. If they don't, just wait till they pass out and the consent will be implied. Now, once you have
It
consent,
happens.
you need to get them on the ground because chances are they're probably going to pass out and they're also going to go into shock. You don't need a secondary injury.
They will
to go
say
with
the
first.
weirdest things to you.
To help you out,
Spit
I'm
in
going to
your
give you a
face.
scenario. Let's say you were sitting here, you were carving, you slip, and you accidentally stab yourself. Now, before you apply a tourniquet, make sure that you apply
You know, if
directly
you,
and
I should
apply
say this
pressure.
too, like if
you
it's
can
stuck
elevate
in
the
there,
leg
don't
above
pull
the
it
heart,
out.
even better. Now,
I mean,
let's
it's
say
kind
you
of a
do pressure
knee-jerk
and
reaction to
elevation,
just
you still have
gank
to
it
stop
out of
the
there,
movement.
but
It's time for a
if
tourniquet.
you
don't have one,
actually
you
stab
send your
yourself
local
and
tactical
for
operator.
some reason you didn't
Inform
pull it
them
back
you're
out,
gonna use
leave
for
it
something
in.
other than looking cool. Fold
Tape it
into
all
a
up and
triangle,
everything,
roll
you
it
know,
up.
pressure,
Here's where the device
elevation,
crash test dummy.
4x4s, t-shirts, gauze, whatever it is that you've got.
I believe I even say
But
that.
you want to
ask the
transport
question,
them
do I
just
apply
like
the
that.
tourniquet directly to where the cut is? The answer is no. Take your improvised tourniquet and you want to go up about 2
Just go
inches
high
from
and
the
tight.
injury site.
Just
Go
remember
right
high
over
and
left,
tight. You'll
left
be
over
all right.
right, tie a square knot.
Get it up as high as you can
Want
get
to
it.
leave a little bit of room for something like a stick to act as a windlass. Stick it underneath.
This
Worst thing
is
you can
so
do is lie to your
painful
patient.
too. I would
No,
encourage
bro,
you to
this
try
is
this at home.
Should do this
Not to the
their skin.
point
Should
where
have their
you
clothes cut off already, but
you
hey,
pass
I'm
out or
okay.
anything, but just keep cranking on that windlass just to see.
Now, you wanna
I mean,
start
even on a
twisting
regular
until the
tourniquet,
bleeding stops.
it's very painful.
Once the bleeding stops, same thing you did before.
Ugh.
You're going to tie a square knot
We had to
onto
do it
the
in
windlass
school.
so it doesn't come undone.
Right over left, left over right. This is going to be so
Your
painful
patient
too,
is
just so
gonna be
you
in
know.
some serious pain and they're probably
It's going to
pass
hurt
out.
them.
Make sure you take a Sharpie and denote the time on their forehead or
Yep.
on their arm. I told you those things were useful.
The time
for more
is
than
very
airsoft and going
important.
to the bank. Now get in the comment section and feel the fires.
Oh, and there you have it. So that's all that they put in there. Okay. All right, so we did the thing. You can always learn something from good, bad, and ugly. I did this one for my kids. They just wanted me to do one so bad that they just sent me that stuff to watch. And so we did it. And if you're honey smack digging it, then like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you didn't, then leave me a snide remark in the comment section. But until next time, fuel the fires.